Hey everybody, it's Linda G coming on for a quick run. I was thinking about I have some things to do and I thought about doing them before I did this. And then I thought, no, everybody's in a tight squeeze emotionally, spiritually, and you guys need to know what the hell's going on. But this was warned. We knew he was going to do this. We knew he was going to try to sit in Russia's hands. You know who I'm talking about, entertainment purposes only. So yesterday, he just came out with stuff that was so shocking. And I will tell you this, and I'll take a look at it. It's not going to work with this whole Russia. Ukraine should have never been involved. What? For 3 years, they had a chance to stop this war. What? So, and we need, all the money we gave him. No, not we, not you, Trump, the American people. And America is more for Zelensky than they're for him. His numbers are higher. So, okay, you're laying everybody off. You're putting this United States of America on the brink of total destruction. Putin's all head up in the air, chest cocked out. He thinks like he's all that in a cup of tea. And the things he's saying to America via his social media are from Putin's mouth. And they think they might have it in the bag, but they don't. Somehow or the other, when I was hearing this stuff yesterday. Marco Rubio, I'm going to look at him too. He's got this flat look in his eyes. Did you guys see that? He sold his soul to the devil. He sold his soul to the demon. So, but this will work out. And just don't watch the media or the news. Let those of us who keep an eye on it to give you updates. But I'm going to tell you this too shall pass. So let's get down to brass tacks. I'm going to use my, hold on one second. Okay, so we need to really take a deep dive into Putin, Trump, and Zelensky. Now, last night I got a hit. I can't tell you for sure if it's 100%, but I'll double check. I got a hit that the EU was going to gather around. I see other nations gathering around Zelensky. And I see nobody paying attention to Trump or Putin, which will really upset them. But they're already pledging $73 billion. Germany just announced $73 billion to Ukraine. Tell me about Zelensky's dealing with Trump. He wasn't surprised. Trump goes both sides of the fence. When they had a conversation before, he kind of acted like, yeah, dude, we're with you here, sign here and give us your mineral rights. And he didn't do it, which is what pissed Trump off. He thinks they deserve it because he gave him money. No, you didn't. It's the American people that gave him money. And Putin is the one that invaded. But listen, Putin is kind of running out of his time. I don't necessarily mean physically as much as he's not able to get the support he needs from the Russian people. People are tired. Tell me about Zelensky. The truth and only the truth. I'm going to do 2 decks of cards. I'm going to do my predictions deck and my Morgan Griff. He's a shadow ruler. Shadow ruler. Trump is the shadow ruler. He's just in the shadows. Society collapse. So Trump is putting this nation straight down. A pandemic health crisis, which we already know is coming up. Well, listen, measles is big time. I saw a statement, you guys Google it for me, that Grassley even said Iowa's going to go up for grabs for the blue because everybody's sick with measles and you're wiping out everybody's bank accounts. So he's almost like kind of realizing, oh shoot, do you think he'll do anything about it? Nope. Darkness outage. That looks like Musk, huh? Science breakthroughs, which we know is coming. So Zelensky's innocent and truthful. Royal family. Trump thinks he's part of the royal family. Volcano mountains. So, okay, so tell me what Trump is going down. And by that, I mean, I see the stock market, which is just teetering now. Somebody just wrote an article that based on what the info is since 1929, we may be looking at a fall. A good size fall, we're due for it. They're overpriced. The market's overpriced. Look at first thing that fell out was the death card. And I read another article, entertainment purposes only. You guys double check. One good thing about you guys is you double check what I put. But the military has already been talking amongst themselves that they will not break the Constitution. They're all talking amongst themselves. So don't worry, this is going to be good. Okay. Angel, I don't understand. Zelensky. He's at the crossroads right now. We knew that. He's still going to fight. He's not going to listen to anything they have to say. Here he is working with the money that's handed to him. Here's the victory card coming towards him. Behind him is all the fighting. He's telling his nation, I guess they're agreeing that they will fight to death. But look at this, 9 of Cups. Wishes will come true by an ending. This is small victories, but look at the angel of light and mercy. This is a spiritual thing. So give me the ending. What exactly is the ending? It's in the house. Tell me what the ending is. See, Trump, I don't care what Putin says. He will not send American men boots on the ground for the fight with Ukraine. In a way, I think he knows he can't do it because I see them standing down. No, we're not going to do it. Tell me about what the ending is. Or Ukraine gave all their nukes over because they were promised peace. No, liars, liars. Why would you agree with anything they have to say? What's the ending? Joe Biden, mercy. Please tell me the truth. Okay, so this is Trump. Oh, the ending of Trump. Ooh, and remember, America will be celebrating his strength. The ending of Trump exiting stage left. The cycle will change. Victory will come. And look at this. This is even by September. There's some good news. I think what's going to happen, let me just double check it. Will the EU gather up everyone and fight against Russia? I heard yes. And it's almost like they're ignoring Trump, which really upsets them. They don't want you to lose hope. Hope is with us. Ukraine will be successful. This should be over by the end of the year. Okay, just giving you what I'm hearing. So tell me what I can tell everybody. Tell me what I can tell everybody. Will the EU stand together? Yeah, because I think Russia is going to step in and do something that might involve mass heartache, okay? Out of the blue. And they think they rule the world. Let me tell you something. If Russia got away with this, which they won't, they would hit other nations, including Poland. So everybody has to look out for themselves. So money is being done, and I see other military coming in, which which Putin will claim war. But I definitely see Trump not wanting to go over that bridge. Almost like, yeah, we'll throw money at it, but we're not going to involve our people. He keeps looking at Greenland. I see Putin talking to him about taking Greenland and all this stuff, but they're not going to be able to do it. He's just so pompous. He really thought they would just hand over their mineral rights like they used to do to the natives. Picking up after the battle and moving forward. Justice will be served. Something huge is going to happen. Some big, I dare say something, maybe some sort of explosion, something's going to happen and everything is off the books. It's a change deal. It's war. I hate to use the word war, but it feels, the energy feels very angry at Putin and the likes of them, and Trump. What can you tell me? I see, go ahead. I see some sort of hit. It might not even be Ukraine. It might be a hit on another nation, and Israel's involved too. Israel doesn't want to be involved with the Ukraine thing. I wonder if this is Iran hitting Ukraine. I mean, hitting Israel. There's a whole bunch of anger in here. People are just getting ready to explode, but it calms down almost right away. I just saw Trump being escorted out. There's also explosions happening in the United States, but it's legal stuff. He's just refused to stop to put back in the USAID payments. The judge ordered him and he said, no, we're not going to do it. So we're at a constitutional crisis now. So let me look at, there's so much to ask, and I want to make sure I get it right. Don't forget 2 fast breaths and then a long, slow breath. Okay. The end of the year for the Ukraine, the end of 2025, where does the Ukraine stand? The end of 2025, where does the Ukraine stand? And listen, I just saw the Republicans talking amongst themselves about they think Trump is out to lunch and they're going to lose. I'm going to take a look at the 2 seats in Florida because this is so bad. They may lose those 2 seats in Florida, but let me double check. The end of this year. New beginnings, new passions, starting off from the bottom. Victory? A victory is there. Looking at the world with new opportunity. Behind them is the death, so some new beginning happened, and before them is hope. The end of the year, okay? The money, they're going to have to rebuild. They're at the crossroads. And there's a lot of people they had to bury. But look at this. Wishes come true. So Ukraine by the end of the year looks really good. Okay? Maybe they even heard Zelensky or something, but there's something that's really going to piss people off. Okay, so let me just get one card from here. The end of the year for Ukraine. The end of the year from Ukraine. The end of the year for Ukraine. Okay, prepare to stock up. Well, we knew that, but that's not Ukraine. Urgent act now. Well, that's happening now. Ukraine will hold power, holding power. Okay, so they'll be able to interpret their own fortune. Okay, so did you hear they shut down the JFK library? Nixon's library didn't get touched. Reagan's library didn't get touched. But the JFK, they did it for a couple hours because they fired so many people. Oh, that guy that was really hoping to be a VP, he's the guy with the big teeth. What's his name? He got married. She's real pretty. She's this white lady. She lost her job thanks to Elon Musk. Okay. He's a black man. Of course, Trump ain't gonna. He's very, very prejudiced. Okay. Let's take a look at Putin. Give us what Putin is doing at the end of the year. Truth and only the truth. Tell us about Putin at the end of the year. There's going to be some huge blow up. And then I don't know what happens here. But I think Trump is affected because I see people saying, get this man out of here. That's what I see. Okay. So tell me about Putin at the end of the year. Will Russia have peace? Putin at the end of the year. Will Russia have peace? The man with the money reversed. Oh, see, I could just see Putin thinking he's got it made. Also, he's interfering in all our social media. He's looking out for the people that are naysayers to them being able to take over Ukraine. They don't want anybody conversing, but they can't rule us like they can rule Russia. They can't do it. They'd like to, but they can't. Okay. He's the ending, you guys. He's the ending. A karmic situation coming off the battlefield. Money, he has no money and he's at the crossroads. It's about ready to go down, probably 2 months. It's about ready to go down. Give me with these cards the outcome of Putin. The outcome of Putin. Housing issues. Don't know what that involves. The outcome of Putin. Coerce manipulation, which is, what he's doing now. Energy weapon. He's going to try to use some sort of weapon and it's going to piss everyone off. That's what he's going to do. I think he's going to hit Ukraine with something pretty devastating and everybody gets pissed off because it's like unfair. Just like it was unfair for Netanyahu to be, Netanyahu, what am I saying? For Navalny to be killed. It was unfair. This guy doesn't care about fairness. He's going to do something very unfair. And it'll be the beginning of the end for him. It's something pretty big too. Mark my words. Okay. And listen, Trump could care less what America thinks. He's looking at the big picture. He's looking at the big picture. Okay. So the courts have told, and then they said that, what's his name again? Musk Oil is not in charge of Doge. but these people were not put in by Congress. They were not given a hearing, so they're trying to throw one over our faces. Are we going to get the money for the USAID? Yes, I heard yes, but it feels like there's a time frame. Okay, I just got this. We'll double check it. I think Congress is going to come back and say, no, you don't have the right to just fire anybody. I see them, not Congress, SCOTUS. I see SCOTUS not going in his direction, and that's when he smells trouble. Okay. So then everybody and their neighbor will go to SCOTUS. Let's look. Will the monies go back into the pockets of the people we had taken care of? It's going to be changed, okay? Prepare to stock up. Yep. It's going to be changed, you guys. New rules and policies. Distraction illusion. Okay, so there's that. And now let's look at these cards. Morgan Greer. I'm still getting used to these prediction ones. Sometimes it's like they're dead on, and sometimes I don't know. But I get my own feelings too. And I feel this is the beginning of the end for him and his organization, because I see fighting and I see the Supreme Court. Maybe a couple won't go with Trump, but most of them are like already afraid of what he's doing. It will get, okay, it's about 4 months away. There's celebration. I don't know how we do this. Victory after Burton, some strong man. This isn't Trump, somebody taking it before the courts. Psychically, God is with us. There's a higher realm. This is the higher power. SCOTUS isn't God, but that's what I'm saying. It's someone who says, thou shalt not do this. I think by October, November, we're looking at a lot of good news. Okay, so just hang in there right now. We can't handle no 2 years. I'm telling you, I can't handle it. There's going to be a lot of good news coming up. So you guys just wait. Now let's look at the stock market. The stock market. Okay, thank you. I want to look at the stock market, and I want to look at the budget from March. I see maybe some Republicans getting a pair. I see some voting against Trump. He's going to be furious, but it doesn't matter. You know, Elon always threatens, he even threatens death. Oh, anybody goes against what Trump says, I'm going to put the money. I don't care how much money. Do you remember when Governor Brown here in California, he barely had a budget? And that one woman was running that was a multimillionaire, and she threw all kinds of money at the voting, and she lost. And she lost by a good amount. It didn't matter about all her money. That's what I'm seeing coming up. I see Elon Musk going down. We'll take another good look at him before I close out. So let's look at stocks. Will there be some sort of situation, fluctuation with the stocks that's going to make America wake up? I heard absolutely yes. That's what I just heard. Okay. So I just heard that this coming up in March, when he's trying to put the thing up and he's trying to get all this money, it's probably not going to go through. I'll double check that, but what will happen is all these people with all this money are going to go, well, now he can't come through with what he promised, so I'm pulling out. Stock market did real good for a while. Okay. Back and forth, up and down. Yeah, probably in the fall or coming up in May. It's sort of like, whoa, there's some sort of drop here. There's some sort of drop, but we're protected by the realm. There's also things happening over in the Middle East and with Ukraine. I see Europe giving America what for? I see Europe really just drawing the line. And, they realize there's a lot of good people. His numbers are tanking, Trump's numbers. So they know America can't stand him. And they know Americans are suffering. They're losing their jobs. And this budget he's trying to do is going to cut Medicare. And I just don't see them being able to get through it. Or if they do get through it, they chop it up to where it's less painful. Okay. What's the outcome of the budget in March? What's the outcome of the budget in March? What's the outcome of the budget in March? Upside down. People, the people will speak, you guys. There's justice in this. So I don't think they're trying to filter out certain things, and I think the people will speak. They're already marching. There's some lawsuits that are going to be won by American people. So that helps. But I do see the stock market not necessarily tanking, but going down pretty good. I see them hustling Trump out of there. It's almost like it's too dangerous for him to stay in the White House because everybody wants his head. I don't know why I just got that picture. And the other thing I keep seeing, it's like the military coming in, the top brass, and saying, "Sir, you're under arrest for, whatever they say, but it's something that working against the Constitution." I even see the people in SCOTUS, not the ones like Thomas, but even Roberts and everybody not approving of him, not listening to um, the justices. He really thinks he can do something to get rid of the justices, but he won't be able to accomplish that. So the stock markets, it didn't show boom, boom, crash, but it did show a depletion. But I see America standing up to him. So I don't know what exactly is going to happen because I'm not liking Congress right now with the Democrats. Did you see Jeffries? Well, they have the Senate, they have this House, they have the executive. What can we do? Well, think of something. Give us some hope. I don't know if he'll be speaker. All this time I thought he would be. He's good about doing an eloquent speech, but he's not good about really getting the work done. That's when you miss people like Pelosi, because she could do some underhanded stuff. But I don't know if he's going to be in. But I'm wondering if AOC will get in. Is it AOC or always? Oath. Anyway, doesn't matter. She's wonderful. And God bless Senator Bernie Sanders for getting in there and talking the real truth. Okay, so we got a couple more questions. I want to look at Marco Rubio. I'll look with the prediction staff. What's the outcome for Marco Rubio? He looks burnt. If you look at his face, it's like he's dead in the eyes. He's going through what he thinks he's supposed to be, but he realizes it's not right. And did you see Marjorie Taylor Greene bought a big mansion near Mar-a-Lago. She got a brand new mansion. And you could see Elon Musk's boat in the front. So I guess he was visiting. I'm sure he gives her money under the table. Okay, so tell me about the way she dresses. You would have thought, she could only afford Goodwill, but she's doing good for herself. Okay, so what happened to Marco Rubio? What's his soul energy like right now? We're not here to judge him. We just need to know, will he eventually see the light? Will he eventually see the light? Classified knowledge. We know he's got that. Okay, I just got a hit. Classified knowledge, when they said that, I felt like he's getting inside knowledge of knowing some underhandedness that Putin's doing. And he can't warn Trump because Trump won't listen. It says stay put. So he's staying put. He's going to go with whatever they decide they want to do. Darkness outage. Something's coming up, you guys. Okay, give me one for Elon Musk. Elon Musk. What's going to happen to Elon? I see people. When Elon Musk is gone, it returns to normal. Floods, heavy rain. There's a lot of stuff coming down on him. Coerce and manipulation. I see, you saw that place that burnt, was it in Philadelphia, that does some sort of parts for missiles or for rocket ships? I see a lot of inside stuff taking place. Might even be top brass in the United States or anonymous or something, kind of destroying things that he's loved so much, making it harder for him to be able to get it done. So, okay. What's the outcome for Musk then? What's the outcome for Musk? I've often seen him running, getting the hell out of Dodge when he knows stuff is getting ready to happen. Yeah, his money's going to start disappearing. They're going to start taking away from him. Justice is on him. There's something he's in trouble for. He has money, yes, but I remember he got all those favors. It might not get to him. It might not get to him, you guys. America's going to celebrate when he's shown to be the fool that he is. He's going to head out. He's going to hide. That's what I got with him. Now, what's the outcome for Marco? I see Marco Rubio really down. What's the outcome for Marco Rubio using the Morgan Greer? What's the outcome for Marco Rubio? His strength will be gone. He just can't handle it anymore. No good news coming. Knowing what he's doing is wrong. This is Russia. Russia will own him hook, line, and sinker. He's got the truth thing in his house. So he'll be looking at having to tell the truth. It's ending. His career will be ended. Okay, so now I wanted to look at the 2 seats in Florida. If what's his name? Grassley even says Iowa better look out because it's very possible for their seats to go blue because of what's going on right now with the farmers and Medicaid and all the stuff that Trump is doing. It's like he doesn't realize he's affecting the constituents that are beloved for him. They love him, but he's, it's all about getting rid of the brown and black people, but this ain't going to work for them. Tell me about the 2 seats in Florida. I'm not feeling Florida red. Sometimes I've read with other psychics and they're, well, that's a red state. And I understand why they're saying that. But he's hurting too many people. So let's see if it changes. Is it possible that the 2 seats in Florida go blue? I see that Virginia definitely going blue. Because they got that guy in there, Youngkin now, I think, that's trying to talk great about Trump, even though they're suffering. Well, here's a new beginning. Here's magic. Okay. It could very possibly go blue. Going to throw a little money at it. Victory after burden. Here's one woman in there. The cycle will change. According to this, the cycle will change, you guys. Let's throw one here. Controlled narrative. Well, that doesn't do me any good. Tell me, is it possible for those 2 seats to go blue? Cyclone damage and a pandemic, another pandemic. So people are going to get sick in America and they're going to start blaming Trump finally. And they'll blame the Reds for like, oh, look over here, squirrel. It's going to work out, you guys. It's very possible, very possible. As I say it, I feel kind of excited, you know. But everything happens for a reason, and I don't want you guys to worry. This too shall pass. It looks really bad, and I understand how everyone's just like, dear God. And I understand how everyone doesn't want to even know. But don't worry, Zelensky and the UK's and well, the international world is going to come together and put a thumb down on Putin, which in turn hurts Trump. And stay off. I got off several things. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Facebook owned it. What was it? I'm trying to get off Facebook, but I have so many pictures I'm downloading. But I'm on Blue Sky. But that X one, sometimes there's more information on that, but I'm getting ready to shut that down because the thing is there'll be a lot of lies on X. But what's interesting, is X has this thing where they tell you what the truth is underneath whatever somebody says. So even when Elon tried to spread some misinformation, that AI thing said, actually, no, that's not the way it happened. I loved it. So, okay, you guys, I will catch you on the other side. I'll be back again. And we shall look even further. I might do a live down the road here too. Okay, cheers. Bye.